Well, Skin Wars is the most watched series in GSN history, no doubt because of the amazing transformations we get to see every week.
Yeah, and being a body painter is no easy task, as we see in the new spinoff, Skin Wars Fresh Paint. Take a look.
Now it's time to find the next generation of skin warriors.
I'm gonna try to challenge myself. Fresh Paint is a river of talent, and I just brought the biggest boat.
These artists must conquer 3 mind-bending challenges.
Oh my gosh, I'm so nervous.
Who will transform their artistic talents into a living, breathing masterpiece?
There's no way I'm gonna lose. Confidence. And host of Skin Wars Fresh Paint, RuPaul is here. Welcome.
Thank you so much. It's good to be here.
So this is different from Skin Wars in that these people are artists in their own right, but they don't have any formal training in body painting.
That's right. They go through a really quick boot camp and learn body painting, and then go on over and start painting gorgeous naked bodies.
Well,
but the funny thing about this is, though, watching people break through their own idea of who they think they are.
Yeah.
That's always the key, because everybody comes in thinking, I'm this. If they could transfer that into body painting, or that's just an analogy for life.
Is it harder than they think, though? I mean, I imagine it's a different skill.
It is harder than they think. But if you have an artistic mind, you can apply it to anything. I tell that to my kids on Drag Race. You know, whatever you do, learn you. When you learn you and your own voice, then you can apply that to other things.
Now, how did you end up coming to these shows? The first one. I mean, did you have any history with body painting at all?
The past 35 years, my body has been painted from head to toe, basically.
But you did it?
Well, I've done it. Other people have done it. No, I've been body painted before, and I love the idea of transformation. I love being a human being on this planet, and humans can adapt. That's the most genius thing about us. We can adapt to anything. So the idea of painting a body and turning into something else is so intriguing to me.
Well, and they turn them into some amazing things too. The finale of Skin Wars is this week, right?
It's this Wednesday at 9 o'clock. Yeah.
And the animals they did, the camouflage was so amazing. Did you have any favorites from the season?
Oh, absolutely. They're all my favorite. I loved Brittany's lotus flower, orchid. So gorgeous,
incredible.
so much talent, and to be able to think of something and then to actually
these are actually
create
people here for those who may not have seen
people. That right there is a blend into the background, and sometimes they do contortionist, where it's 5 people turn into something else. It's really fascinating.
Oh my
and you
gosh,
also take on some much more serious issues, like you did an episode on breast cancer. Tell us about that.
Well, we had some breast cancer survivors come on the show, and the artist painted them, and a lot of them had issues with their bodies, and after they were painted, they had a different relationship with their bodies, a more healthy relationship with their bodies. And it's interesting how changing the outside can actually transform your inside. And that's what we did.
Sounds like it was really an emotional
It was
episode.
emotional and beautiful.
There's transformations on all your shows too. So Drag Race is coming back.
Yes, All Stars.
In August. On Logo, and it's the All-Star season. Who's going to be there? What can we expect from this season?
It's the best of the best, and of course these are kids who've already been through the process. So the producers have to be super smart to outsmart them, so they don't know what's coming, because they've already been through it. And these are the best. We've got Alaska and Detox and Katya, some of the greatest stars to come. We've had 100 girls come through our show, launch their careers. Who launched my career? Arsenio Hall.
No!
Yes, he did.
Who is coming up on our show?
He gave My Big Break, was on his show.
That's amazing.
And, yes.
We're going to talk to him, but there he is. We just got a quick shot of him. Shout out to Arsenio Hall, who's coming up next. Wait, we have to ask you about the Trailblazer Honors last night.
Yes.
There was a special moment you were a part of. Tell us about that.
Well, there was a moment of silence for the victims of the Orlando tragedy, and it was a come-together moment for everybody, because this is a wake-up call to not just gay people, but to all of America. We need to define who we are. There needs to be a shift in our collective consciousness. Are we gun-toting, cowboys, or are we the future of humans on this planet? And that's the decision we need to make.
Future of humanity.
Exactly.
All right. Well, you can catch the Trailblazer Honors tomorrow at 8 p.m. on VH1 and Logo, and Skin Wars Fresh Paint airs Wednesdays at 10 p.m. on GSN. Thank you so much for stopping by.
Thank you so much. My pleasure.
Stuff going on.